Okay, here we go. Look, we've been like this may be the hardest man in the business to get a hold of, but I'm very excited to get Dougal Howard on the podcast, our St Kilda BackChat backman. Welcome, mate. How are you?
Yeah, going well. Thanks for having me on. It's an absolute honour.
Oh, brilliant. Now, I know you're very well aware of what we're doing over here at BackChat. The Jack Buckley medal, of course, won by Jack Buckley in its first year. I haven't asked Nick where Dougal's sitting. I feel like he's got votes, but are you liking that we're giving backmen the credit they deserved in the competition at the moment?
I think it's well and truly overdue. There's not enough awards for the backmen. I think the late great Spud Frawley gave us a fair bit of credit, but it's died off a bit since then. So it's good to see, and it'd be an honour to get a few votes in the Jack Buckley medal.
We absolutely love everything that Spud Frawley did for backmen in the competition, but unfortunately, I've seen Bernie Vince giving votes in that one. I've seen other midfielders rolling it out. So this is by backman for backman. Mate, I've got a couple of questions to ask you. So you start your career at Port Adelaide, at St Kilda now. We love what the St Kilda backline does, and you taught West Coast an absolute lesson last week, which we love. But I was just having a look across at the stats. 15 goals in your career, 14 as a power player, just the one in St Kilda colours. It's been 4 years since your last goal, which we love. Did you start as a forward? Like, what's going on with that goal kicking ratio?
Yeah, no, there was a few years early there at the Power that was trying to get a kick up forward, and then found my calling down back. Just didn't have the the skill to be a forward maybe. We'll just go with that. But a few years up forward there, and then I think it was Chad Corns taught me to play down back in the SNFL in the early days, and haven't looked back since. So due to get another goal at the Saints. The boys were actually into me a few days ago saying it's been 4 years, so maybe this weekend could be it.
Don't if it's required, it's okay, but don't go looking for goals. If it comes to you, that's fine, but you can't be going sliding down the fat side looking for a goal, Dougal.
Just sneak in maybe. You've got to wait for a forward to give a 50-metre penalty away and hopefully march you in and have a set shot.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your back line at the moment. I think it's one of the best in the league watching you boys go out. You must love playing with some of the types down there. You've got Cal Wilkie. You two boys get jobs every week. And then you've got your runners as well. Lysaght does great things. Jack Sinclair came back. He's been drifting around the midfield, but I think he might be a backman that's a little lost in the midfield at times. You must love playing with the boys down there.
Yeah, pretty lucky to have two of the All-Australian backmen in our back line, and Wilkes is I think we've all seen enough of him. He's just super consistent, super reliable, hasn't missed a game since debuting, and Josh Battle as well. I reckon he's nearly in some of the best form I've seen him play at the moment. He has bloody vices for hands. He doesn't drop a thing, and then as you said, Nasiah, Sinks, Riley Bonner, pretty electric offense. So hopefully we can just keep getting that side of our game going. Get the boys just running and gunning off the half back, and who can forget Jimmy Webster, buddy, tough as a cat's head, and gets the jobs on the small forwards every week. So it's a good group, and then Corey Enright's our backline coach. So it's a good group to be a part of.
Bloody hell, Corey Enright. So I was a big Geelong fan growing up. Loved the number 44 for Geelong. I didn't know that. So he must be teaching you boys well. There was a play on the weekend. I called the game for Fox Footy. I'm pretty sure it was you. It was either you or Cal. And it was on the goal line. It was a standing fist, skimmed off the knuckles, touched, like just borderline greatness. And was it you? Was it you or Cal? Yeah. It was you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just got a fingertip in. I think it was Yo who came streaming out the front of centre bounce and nearly knocked it over from 55 and just skimmed the knuckle on the goal line. And I think I gave the mids a bit of a tune-up at quarter time. They stopped letting them out the front.
So David King, who tells me he's a backman sometimes, but he spent a fair bit of time in the midfield. He was going, great play by Yo, blah, blah, blah. I made the comment, you could frame that still picture and put it in the Louvre. Like, it was just an incredible stiff arm spoil. How good does it feel doing that, spoiling the ball like that? It's brilliant.
nothing better. They, I think they gave it the score review, and I had no doubt that I'd got a fist on it. So, no, it actually is. It's a pretty satisfying feeling when you get a good bit of purchase on the ball. I think a few of the other boys, a few of the forwards maybe could learn to get a fist in here and there and bring it to ground a bit more.
Yeah, like it a lot. I like the feedback to the midfielders. So Ross Lyons, your coach at St Kilda at the moment. How are you finding Ross? You got any just little Ross stories for us? Like a lot of the Freo boys over here have always got a Ross story, but how are you finding him? His experience must be invaluable to your young group as you're trying to find your way at the moment.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal coach, Ross. He's the way these messaging's just so ultra consistent week after week, and he's found a good balance of when to be hard on us and when to, I guess, educate and whatnot, and when obviously it's been a season of ups and downs. So no, loving working with Ross. I can't think of any stories off the top of my head.
Has he got softer? I feel like he might be getting softer at his old age. He looks happy. He used to be so grumpy.
I don't want to say that because he might be a big supporter of the BackChat and see this and that top of spray tomorrow. So, but no, maybe a few of the older boys have said that he's changed a little bit over his years, but his mannerisms, the way he tells a story, he's bloody funny as well. So no, I love him working with the boss.
So what can we expect from you, mate? You said the boys are getting into you haven't kicked a goal in 4 years. Not sure how often you're bouncing the footy either. I don't want to see. I'm going to say we don't want to see too much flair from you. The reason that you're one of our BackChat backmen is because you get the job done, and bouncing and carrying on and trying to chisel balls through the middle. It's not how we operate here at BackChat. So what can we expect over the next few weeks? Are you going to keep it in line, just line and length?
Yeah, yep. It'll be trying to get back up there, get the spoil averages up. Yes. Hopefully a few intercept marks as usual, but then making sure that Naz and Sinks run around, and I'll give them the handball to light up the offense. But I don't think you'll be seeing too much flair. I think we've got Gold Coast this week. They've got a couple of big boys up there, and then Brizzy. So we know they've got a couple of monsters, Danaher and Hipwood. So I think it'll be business as usual, mate.
How do you and Cal sort out matchups on the weekend? I mean, you two are the two big key backs down there. How do you boys go about it? Are you looking at size? Are you looking at the way different players play? Does one of you like to play, higher up the ground? How do you guys go about it in your prep? Because Big King will be interesting to match up on this week.
Yeah, no, big Kingy. Obviously, get a bit of practice playing on his twin every week, so that'll hopefully come in handy. But no, Cal and I guess the good thing about it is, we're great mates as well, and you sort of hand over and you just have that bit of connection, and try not to keep it too matchup based, because at the moment it's sort of, I feel like if you want to play one-on-one all day, it's going to be a tough day at the office. So between me and him, just handing over. Usually I'm on the taller one, but it all just depends who's down there. Like on the weekend, they were playing quite a small forward line at times, so that made it a bit tricky. But try to just keep it easy. As I said, nothing too regimented with our matchups.
Marcus Windhager must have won your trademark player or whatever award you give out on the week for players player. For him to go and shut down Harley Reid, what he did on the weekend, you must have got some good feedback on Monday morning.
Yeah, I think Windy did get it. I think him and Wilkes might have come a draw in it this week. But he was. I think he went a long way to us winning the game. To be honest, we were it was neck and neck sort of. I think they were up at every break, and but there was sort of only a goal, 10 points in it, and Reid can seriously play, and Windy, thank God, got a hold of him for us, and our midfield got on top, and we finally kicked a few goals. So he was instrumental in that, and but we'll see what happens this week. He might be back to half back. I'm not too sure.
He wouldn't mind him back at half back. Has Dougal got any votes in the Jack Buckley over there, Nick? Not yet. Okay, so good luck against Gold Coast this weekend, mate. Your challenge. You got to get in the best 3 defenders in the competition. I want to see you get some votes on the board. Can you do that for us?
I can try my best. What are my sort of key KPIs I've got to hit to get in there?
Well, there is an algorithm. I can't give you the full details, but I would say if you're able to beat your man, if you're able to spoil, intercept mark, they would go a long way to getting you some votes on the board.
Perfect, righto. We'll do my best and hopefully get in the top 3.
Some dour actions, just some real dour acts, smothers, blocks, just absolutely scrapping, bit of holding, maybe there's no free kick, just maybe a little tug of the jumper that doesn't get called. That sort of stuff would go well too.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, I like it a lot. Mate, good luck. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time on BackChat, mate.
Perfect. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for having me on.